shoot, I don't have you on the game sheet. And Chris was like, we just switched to City. We're actually playing against you. I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
He was like, oh, sorry, that's super. I'm like, what? It was just kind of funny because I was like, oh, okay, didn't know that.
Oops.
Because they were still on our roster. Like,
Right.
because they had just switched like a few days before. So, I don't know. Like, now we're definitely getting to the point of I'm not even sure there's going to be enough for one U12 team.
Right.
And we're happy to move, but there's still a core there, and I won't go without that core.
Right. FYI, I'm recording, so just no, I'm just letting you know. Just don't say something you don't want everyone to hear.
Don't air your dirty laundry.
Exactly. All right, it is OSU ball on the sideline there, just catching up with some internationals friends here.
Drop on your left.
Marissa is playing the ball in the middle. Naomi's trying to get ahead. A little bit too much mustard on that. That goes out of bounds over here on the left side. So we've got Liliana at striker. Naomi left mid. Morgan's at holding. Charlie over on the right wing. Marissa and Brianna center backs. Ball is played up, intended for number 18. Charlie tracks that down, but can't quite keep it in bounds. OSU is going to back up here as Brianna takes the kick in. Up to Charlie. She's challenged from behind. Morgan gets her foot on it, spins. Naomi challenging. Ball's up the side to Marissa, knocked out of bounds. OSU ball. And number 7 is going to play that in. We've got Cecily in net. You can't see her there, but there she is. OSU is going to see if they can put a deep one here. Cecily's out and ready. OSU recovers that on the left side. Charlie tries to get that up to Liliana. They don't connect. Brianna gets her foot on that one. Marissa, right in front, challenges that one hard. Naomi off OSU legs, and that's going to be a City kick-in from the side. Marissa plays it back nicely to Brianna. She's got time and space. She's got some room over there to the right. She sees Charlie. Charlie directs it up the line, and that just dribbles out of bounds. OSU ball. And they've got a couple players up. Ball comes through, and that looks like that was missed entirely, or not. Ref is talking to Marissa there. I think he's asking if anyone touched it. They did not, and here it goes. So Marissa down deep in our zone, kicking it in off the sideline. She plays that into Morgan. Morgan has got 2 defenders challenging there. OSU takes control, and Marissa knocks that out of bounds for a corner. Ball is up. Brianna gets her foot on it, boots that ahead, and let's see if we can come and pressure. Liliana's there, causes some havoc, back to Morgan, and now Naomi. Lily's going down the left sideline. Here we go. She puts that near net and just a little bit wide on the left side. That should have been a kick, but OSU goalie rolled that on in, and here they come. Brianna stands her up, gets the ball back. Morgan gets in on the play.
Your ball.
Morgan again, coming through the middle. She's got 3 OSU players on her. Oh, Naomi takes a little shove there, but she stays on her feet. Tapped out by OSU. That's City ball. And here comes Marissa. Taps. It's live. Oh, she was trying to play that to back to Brianna. OSU plays it into space. Brianna's trying to recover and get in front. OSU gets past. Shot is on the side of the net, and that'll be a goal kick for Cecily. Here she goes. Cec plays it out to Brianna on the right side. Brianna's looking up. Taps that out to Charlie. Charlie to Brianna. Ooh, challenge. That one's up in the air. Can Marissa control it? She does. Looking out to Naomi. OSU gets a foot on it and knocks it out of bounds. Marissa playing it in again here. To Morgan in the middle. Morgan turns and goes opposite. Carry on. Brianna stops the OSU player on the left wing, taps that up, tries to get that to Lily, but not quite far enough. Marissa now on the challenge. OSU's got a little bit of space, but Marissa didn't give up on that one. And Cecily in to put it on the dot. Out to Brianna it goes. Brianna handles, good, creates some space. Nice pass out to Charlie. That gets deflected in and out of bounds. OSU ball. Ball played off the left foot into the middle. Knocked out by Naomi. OSU will just move up about 15 yards and play that from the sideline again. A nice, Marissa gets her body on that one. Morgan out in front. Brianna deflects. OSU looks in. Morgan gets a foot up. Naomi's in front. Cess, nice block. Gets down on her knees. Take away a good scoring opportunity. Rolls it on out to Marissa. Marissa to Morgan. Morgan back to Marissa. Being pressured. Back to Brianna. Brianna sees Naomi, I think. Yes, she does. Doesn't quite get it to her, though. OSU number 7 down the right sideline. That's going to be a little trip on Marissa, it looks like. Free kick, OSU. And let's see. It's... Oh, we're going to back Naomi up just a little bit here. Cess is ready. Charlie's battling there, far post. Marissa steps in. Morgan clears it out. And that'll be a corner. And we are marked up. Ball is up and past the net. So that's going to go out of bounds on the other side, all the way to the other field. All right, ball is returned to the sideline. Brianna over there to kick it in. And let's see what she can do here. We don't have a lot of options. She's looking around. Big boot here. Let's see if she can get it. No, she's tried to get that through to Liliana. Didn't quite. OSU has it. Marissa taps. And OSU puts that out of bounds. Back to City. Brianna to play it in again. City in their rarely worn green and blue striped jerseys here. Primary green. OSU's wearing their black. Brianna inbounds to Charlie. They lose control. OSU's got it. Try to pass it back to create some space. Morgan gets in there. She's on the ball. Taps it up. And that is going to run right out of bounds. Black ball, says the ref. OSU tries to play it into the middle. Liliana gets a foot on it. Can she make? She creates a bit of space. Ball is up. Challenged. Oh, off OSU's face there that time, and that is a green ball. Oh, we got subs happening. All right, we've got some subs in here. Brianna moving up from the back to striker. Danny is in on a back position where Brianna was. Ref got in the way of that one. And we're going to do a drop ball. Okay, so we've now got Ruby in the middle. Morgan on the right, Charlie on the left. Oh, drop ball for OSU. That's going to run through to Cecily. She plays it. OSU retreats. Ball is into Marissa, who's now on the right side. Up to Morgan, but out of bounds. OSU to play it in. They've got one player over here with her hand up on the right side looking for the ball. Let's see if she tries a long one. Ball is played into the middle. Ruby challenging. in the orange shoes. Ball's loose. Coming through, that is out of bounds. Here comes Danny down the field. Ref's gonna ask her to bring it back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Ball's played into Ruby in the middle. Ruby's battling. Oh, we're calling something. That is going to be a City free kick. Let's see if we can get it in an attacking position here. Ruby's going to take it. She's got Brianna up the middle. She's got Morgan. She tries to go middle to Brianna. That's taken away. Charlie now over to play it on the wing. OSU taps that, and down it goes. Marissa's back. Danny's now back. Taps that out. OSU will take it on the side. It's pretty quiet out here right now. OSU tries to take a big kick on that and sends that on out of bounds past the net. All right, Cecily's got Marissa on her right. She's got Danny on her left. Let's see who she's going to play it out to. Ref is using the hash marks as the retreat line here. Makes things easy. Oh, and he's actually enforcing the early play, the early pressure. So ball does have to be touched by the defender as per the rules before, by the offensive player before the defender comes into challenge. That rule is not often well applied by the refs, but seems that this one is on top of things. And another left-footed kick here. Comes directly on net, and Cess picks that up. Rolls that on out to Danny on the left. Danny looks to the middle to Ruby. Ruby makes a move, tries to create some space, taps that on out to Morgan on the right wing, and that is out of bounds. OSU to play it in. Brianna trying to just get in the way of the direct kick to the striker there. Ruby takes away the middle space. Ball is coming over here. Willa on the challenge. Over Morgan's way. Morgan down the right side. Ball is still live. Can she keep going here? She's on the right. Ball's crossed in front. Brianna trying to keep a foot on it. Ruby now taps that in, and that goes to the OSU keeper, who rolls that on out to their defense, and Brianna's first one into challenge now. Ball comes up to the sideline to Morgan, out of bounds. Be played by OSU. We got some subs happening here. Lots of players for both teams, it seems, today. And the ball is just on the other side of the ref. There we can see it. Played in. Morgan gets a foot on it, and that rolls out. Move those sticks. OSU up the field here to the hash marks. Plays it forward. Morgan taps it back, and that is going to go out of bounds. Goal kick for Cecily. Ball played out to Marissa. Marissa looks up for Morgan. Morgan's challenged. Not a lot of room on that one. Coach Ed giving them some ideas there about how they can maybe break that pressure. Ball is in. Comes forward. Oh. I'm not sure what the call is there, but they are going to have a free kick. That is an indirect. She taps that into the middle. Ruby takes it. Willa over to OSU on the right side. Danny blocks that. That is now out of bounds. And to be played by OSU.
Right in the net.
Run, Anna! Oh, nice, Anna. Good run.
Played into the middle. Ruby challenging. Brianna gets a foot on it. Ruby. Now Danny puts that up. OSU volleys that up in the air. Marissa now trying to work to Morgan. OSU gets in on it. Touches it. Marissa and Ruby on the challenge. Danny steps in, and that's put gently over to Sess. All right, let's see if they can get something here. Sess to Danny. Danny controls it, plays it over the sideline. They're saying play on. Brianna, see if she can make a move here. Comes up the sideline, but that runs out of room. Played into Brianna. Willa on the back. Check. Danny to Willa to Brianna. OSU plays it. Willa deflects. Ball is here. It's in. Willa now. She's got some space. Let's see if she can go with it. OSU comes over to challenge. Brianna now. Oh, it's the red. It's the red. Danny plays that into Willa. Oh, and that just knocks right out of bounds. So that's going to be OSU ball. Now on the sideline. Ball comes in. Ruby controls. Brianna to Ruby. And back the other way. That's to their Brianna. And Cecily comes on out and scoops that up. And that is, well, the ref is whistling there, but for what, I'm not sure, because that's definitely not halftime. I've got 17 minutes of running time here. I have paused it a little bit, but the world clock says 2:24 right now, but we definitely did not start on time. And the official and the coaches have conferenced, and we decide to come on back out here and keep going. So City is back on the field. OSU has got a couple in and a couple more coming. Here they come. So I think we're going to play that live from where we left off, which means Cecily has the ball. And we're going to play it from here. Looks like OSU is set now, except they're making a sub. Okay, now they're set. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Sess rolls it out to Marissa. Marissa makes some space into the middle. Oh, runs into an OSU player there in the middle. Danny now with the ball, using her body nicely. Ruby controls that down. Now OSU ball. Danny steps in, challenges that. Let's Liliana on the ball. Oh, that's out of bounds. Some confusion here over which line it is. It is the red lines on these Sooners Dome fields. Get that in. There we go. Ruby taps it over. Charlie. Oh, almost. Good try.
It's your ball, Serena.
Ball played in. Off Marissa. Up to Ruby. Liliana is now in at striker for Brianna. Now Marissa's coming up the middle. She makes a move. Can she get space? She's got Liliana. Lily's got it. Lily out to Charlie on the left wing. That is played towards the net, but scooped up by the OSU keeper. Little drop kick action. Ruby controls that right down. Out to Naomi. Lily tries to get her foot in there and pull it back, battling with OSU, and that is going to be City Ball on the right sideline. Here comes Marissa. Marissa into Ruby, cranks that off the OSU foot, and back out of bounds. And then we're going to try that again. Marissa to Ruby, back to Marissa. Marissa through the slot, through the space there, and Ruby engages. Ball now, is Sess going to come up here? No, Marissa's going to get back. And a little bit dangerous to the middle there. Oh, good job, Rubes. Stop that with your stomach. Good job, Charlie, keeping that in. Woo! Charlie's trying to take me out here. And that's going to be OSU ball on the sideline. OSU plays it in straight to Sess. Scooped up, and now it's halftime. Okay.